Early intervention is key, especially for some children. The Fargo Public School District has an early childhood special education program to get your kids ready for school. Donna Johnson is the program administrator and has all the details for us. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us about who the early childhood program is, special education program is for, first of all.
It's for students that are age 3 to 5
Okay.
that have some documented disability or significant delay. And we go through an evaluation process to determine it, but then they get preschool services in a preschool setting or maybe just therapeutic services depending on the need. And we work on school skills, but we work on social emotional skills and pre-readiness skills as well.
And so, I mean, really at age 3, I think mom and dad, they kind of find out, you know, or they can sense there's some things that maybe need attention.
Mm-hmm.
So how do they get that? How do they get that? I don't know how you, I don't want to say diagnosis, but how do they go about that?
Children come to us for a variety of ways. Probably the most common way, if a parent is already not connected with services in the community.
Okay.
We have monthly screenings. We call community screenings. So on the first Wednesday of every month, so the next few are January 5th, February 2nd, March 2nd, April 6th.
Yeah.
Children come in for a screening, and we spend about an hour with the child, just quickly, an hour says quickly, but just going over all areas of development. So first we have parents complete a sheet with their concerns, but we look at their fine motor development, some of their pre-academic, a little bit of attention, and then communication, speech and language as well. And then based on that, if we feel like there are needs, we would go forward with an evaluation process. And we follow the same special education evaluation process that any child in the public school system would.
Okay, that's what I kind of gathered too.
Yep.
So tell us everything then that you provide once they're in the program.
So once a child's in our program, it really, what the services they receive depend on the need, right, that we found through evaluation. So students, some students and a majority of them come to our preschool setting.
Okay.
So we have a morning preschool and an afternoon, and 4 days a week. Some kids come 2 days a week, some kids come 3 or 4 depending on the need, and they are in school from 8 to 10:30 or 12:10 to 2:40. And while in that preschool setting, which is their teacher is an early childhood special education teacher, master's level,
Right.
Trained specifically for our population.
Okay.
And then students might have occupational therapy, physical therapy, or speech and language therapy, depending on, again, the need and what we determine through evaluation.
Okay. And you do have something called a rolling enrollment. Is that
Absolutely.
accurate?
Yep, so when students qualify, we take them. We don't have a cutoff like other preschools or other even ABA services. As students are identified with a need, we provide services. So currently we have 136 students.
Wow.
Last year we ended the year at 177. So we grow throughout the year.
Yeah, okay, that's great. So what is the benefit of getting in on this early intervention for students?
The benefit is that we know when kids learn early, especially if it's a communication disorder, the more practice they have, the challenges don't become habitualized, and we just get kids going on the right path sooner. As far as their learning and their communication or their finer gross motor skills. In addition, our kids have the opportunity to learn school before they get to kindergarten. So they still may have delays, but they know how to walk in a line. They know how to hang things up in a locker. They know how to go wash their hands before they eat or sit in a large circle.
Yeah.
And so they have that experience that all kids should have, that regular preschool experience too.
Yeah. How do they get in touch with you?
Yep, there's 2 ways. We have our office phone number is 701-446-3100.
Okay.
And that's our ECSE office. But you can also go to our Fargo Public School website, which is fargo.k12.nd.us/ECSE.
That's a long one.
Yeah.
Put it up. We'll make sure that gets up there though,
absolutely.
too. And it's never too early to get enrolled. So
as a matter of fact, if I can put in one more plug, we have early intervention in the state too, which is the Birth to 3 program.
Okay.
And we automatically meet with those families to transition. So that is just connecting with Southeast Human Service Center
Okay.
for early intervention if you have concerns earlier than age 3.
Awesome. Thank you, Donna.
Yeah.
Great information.
Yep,
Appreciate
we're
you being
glad
here.
to be here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're all a little worn out these days, coming right up after this break. Some great holiday gift ideas to help with sleep.